Captain Pellion, message from the sentry line. The scout ships have just come out of light speed.
Trace this line for me.
Sir?
I heard him. You have an order, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Captain Pellion! Sir...
This is not a cattle market in Shanghai, Lieutenant. This is the bridge of an Imperial Star Destroyer. Routine information is not simply shouted in the general direction of its intended recipient. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, report.
We've just received word from the sentry ship, sir. The scouts have returned from their scan raid on the Aurora sky system.
Very good. Did they have any trouble?
Only a little, sir. The natives apparently took exception to them pulling a dump of their central library system. The wing commander said there was some attempt at pursuit, but that he lost them.
I hope so. Have the wing commander report to the bridge ready room with this report as soon as the ships are aboard. And have the sentry line go to yellow alert. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Continue tracing those lines. I'll be back shortly. Captain Pellion to see Grand Admiral Thrawn. I have information.
Captain Pellion.
Plastic Rook, what do you think you're doing?
I'm doing my job. You may enter.
Thank you. Come in, Captain. What do you think? It's very interesting, sir. All holographic, of course. The sculptures and flats both. Some of them are lost. Many of the others are on planets now occupied by the Rebellion. Yes, sir. I thought you'd want to know, Admiral, that the scouts have returned from the Aurora sky system. The wing commander will be ready for debriefing in a few minutes. Were they able to tap into the central library system? They got at least a partial dump. I don't know yet if they were able to complete it. Apparently, there was some attempted pursuit. The wing commander thinks he lost them, though. No, I don't believe he has. Particularly not if the pursuers were from the Rebellion. Yes, sir. I've ordered the sentry line onto yellow alert. Shall we go to red? Not yet. We should still have a few minutes. Tell me, Captain, do you know anything about art? Not very much. I've never really had much time to devote to it. You should make the time. Sapphire paintings. Circa 1550 to 2200, pre-Empire date. Note how the style changes right here at the first contact with the thin Cora. Over there are examples of Peona Dextrasa art. Note the similarities with the early Sappho work, and also the mid-18th century pre-Mvathkri flat sculpt. Yes, I see. Admiral, shouldn't we be...
Bridge to Grand Admiral Thrawn. Sir, we're under attack.
This is Thrawn. Go to red alert and tell me what we've got. Calmly, if possible.
Yes, sir. Sensors are picking up 4 New Republic assault frigates, plus at least 3 wings of X-Wing fighters. Symmetric Cloud V formation coming in on our scout ship's vector.
Run engines to full power. Prepare to make the jump to light speed. Belay that jump order, Lieutenant. TIE fighter crews to their stations. Activate deflector shields. Admiral, Come here, Captain. Let's take a look, shall we? Fortunately, the scout ships have enough of a lead not to be in danger themselves. So, let's see what exactly we're dealing with. Bridge, order the 3 nearest sentry ships to attack.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. That will do, Lieutenant. Pull the other 2 sentry ships back and order the Sector 4 line to scramble out of the invaders' vector.
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't we at least signal for the rest of the fleet? The Death's Head could be here in 20 minutes. Most of the others in less than an hour. The last thing we want to do right now is bring in more of our ships, Captain. After all, there may be survivors, and we wouldn't want the rebellion learning about us, would we? Bridge. I want a 20-degree port yaw rotation. Bring us flat to the invaders' vector, superstructure pointing at them. As soon as they're within the outer perimeter, the Sector 4 sentry line is to reform behind them and jam all transmissions.
Yes, sir. Sir?
You don't have to understand, Lieutenant. Just obey.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid I don't understand either, Admiral. Turning our superstructure toward them. Watch and learn, Captain. That's fine, Bridge. Stop rotation and hold position here. Drop docking bay deflector shields, boost power to all others. TIE fighter squadrons, launch when ready. Head directly away from the Chimera for 2 kilometers, then sweep around an open cluster formation. Backfire speed, zonal attack pattern. You understand now, Captain? I'm afraid not. I see now that the reason you turned the ship was to give the fighters some exit cover, but the rest is nothing but a classic Marg Sable closure maneuver. They're not going to fall for anything that simple. On the contrary, not only will they fall for it, they'll be utterly destroyed by it. Watch, Captain, and learn. What in the Empire are they doing? They're trying the only defense they know of against a Marg Sable. Or to be more precise, the only defense they are psychologically capable of attempting. You see, Captain, there's an Elon commanding that force, and the Elomin simply cannot handle the unstructured attack profile of a properly executed Marg Sable. That sentry ship attack a few minutes ago. You were able to tell from that those were Elomin ships? Learn about art, Captain. When you understand a species' art, you understand that species. Bridge, bring us to flank speed. Prepare to join the attack. Sounds like a Broa sky is a dead end. There's no way we'll be able to spare the manpower that much pacification would cost. For now, perhaps. But only for now. Admiral, it's the second piece of the puzzle, Captain. The piece I've been searching for now for over a year. Bridge, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn. Signal the Death's Head. Inform Captain Harpit will be temporarily leaving the fleet. He's to continue making tactical surveys of the local systems and pulling data dumps wherever possible. Then set course for a planet called Merkur. The nav computer has its location.
Yes, sir.
You seem lost, Captain. I take it you've never heard of Merkur. Should I have? Probably not. Most of those who have been smugglers, malcontents, and otherwise useless dregs of the galaxy. I ran across an offhand reference to it some 7 years ago. What caught my attention was the fact that although the planet had been populated for at least 300 years, both the Old Republic and the Jedi of that time had always left it strictly alone. What would you infer from that, Captain?
That it's a frontier planet, somewhere too far away for anyone to care about.
Very good, Captain. That was my first assumption, too. Except that it's not. Merkur is, in fact, no more than 150 light-years from here, close to our border with the Rebellion and well within the Old Republic's boundaries. No, the actual explanation is far more interesting. And far more useful.
And that explanation became the first piece of this puzzle of yours?
Again, Captain, very good. Yes, Merkur, or more precisely, one of its indigenous animals, was the first piece. The second is on a world called Wayland. A world for which, thanks to the Abroans, I finally have a location.
I congratulate you. May I ask just what exactly this puzzle is?
Why, the only puzzle worth solving, of course. The complete, total, and utter destruction of the Rebellion.